Hey guys, welcome back to the Blade Bloodhound. Tonight we're going to look at an older Remington knife that I had picked up. It's a bone-handled knife. Actually, it's a pretty rare knife. I looked up the model in one of my books and they said this is one of the ones that are more valuable to collectors, but it's mainly just more valuable because there's not many of them. But anyway, let's take a look at this knife. All right, guys, I'm back with you. Wanted to kind of move the little tripod I have a little further out because this knife is kind of long and cumbersome to see. But anyway, this is an older Remington knife. As you can tell, it has beautiful brown bone handles. It's more of a brown color. I don't know if it's picking up that way to you or if it's looking red. I have a light on above us, so that might make it look a little redder, but it's really brown. It's like a dark brown. But anyway, let's look at this bad boy. So this knife is a Remington, as I said earlier. And I'm gonna go ahead and look at the blade first. If you look at this blade, you can see it has a swedge here and it has the long fingernail pull. I mean, it goes all the way from about the whole length of the knife. Then on the other side, you can see the swedge there as well, which I love swedges on knives. But it's a very good sized knife. But we're gonna zoom in here on this tang stamp. As you can see, this one is kind of worn. It's Remington, made in the USA. I should have looked up this tang stamp earlier and it would tell us exactly, you know, around the time frame. There are little key things you can look at on the tang stamps, and most of the knife sites have a real good way of showing how to tell. Now this is the part that was hard for me. Earlier I had to get a loop out because I couldn't remember the model off my head, but I knew it was an R and then a 1153. So if you look this knife up, I don't know if you have a collector's book or a collector's guide. It's probably just people like me that are nerds about knives, but it's a very rare one. It's hard to find these. Definitely hard to find one of these in decent shape. It's got great snap. We're gonna pull it back out here. It's got a good half stop here. And then I'm gonna flick this one here so you can hear the snap on there. It's in good shape. I really like this knife. I never carried it, and the main reason I didn't is because it is a rare one, and when you have a rare knife, you really don't want to, well, I guess you should carry it. I mean, heck, it's not like we're here forever, and might as well enjoy it while we have it, but I say that, yet I'll go put it up in a little bit. All right, let's see here. Here's the old Remington tang stamp again. This side's kind of worn as well. Put my hand here to keep that steady. It says Remington. On the other side, it's gonna say nothing. We'll zoom back out. This blade has great snap as well. Great half stop. Sounds good. Let's take a look at the back here. It's actually intact very well. I don't know if someone carried this for years and just took care of it, or you can tell it's been sharpened and used. But ever since I've had it, I just had it in my little knife storage, and I got it out a little bit earlier and said, you know what, I think I'll show that Remington knife because it's kind of unique and you don't see them. I mean, you see a lot of Remington knives, you will find a lot of old ones, but I have a feeling you would have a hard time finding a 1153, and if you do, according to the collector guide, you should buy it. I can't remember how much it was worth, but at one time it was worth a good bit, and that was many, many, many years ago. If you look at this shield, it's called the badge shield. You can tell it kind of looks like a policeman's badge. I like the shields that have the shapes. Like the old dog head shields, the badge shields, acorn shields. That's just kind of a unique touch they put on there. Boker shields always came out. So if you have a Boker knife, or if you ever see a knife and it has a round spot there and it's missing a shield, it's probably a Boker. But we'll look at one of those later too. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Trying to get as many people out here as I can. This is a channel that's going to, show different knives, show different things. It'll show you things to look for. I mean, you may have, walked past something like this at the flea market, didn't think twice about it. And then somebody like me goes behind you and gets very excited because he knows he just found a cool knife. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and if you want to email me, it is bladebloodhound@gmail.com. Talk to you next time.